Week 8, Piggy and the Jake. We're in for some fun football talk today, okay? Got the pig here, Jackal's right here. We're gonna do a little shot.
Little shot? We're number one.
Shit, I don't know what that means. Oh, the good stuff today. I like the rum. Last week's
Really?
Jameson was tough for me.
What?
I'm just not good with JMO. That stuff's nice and jelly.
Sweet.
So today, we're going to bring up the Browns, we're going to bring up the Bills. I want to talk a little bit of UFC. I just want to throw it in there real quick because I thought Saturday's card was pretty cool. In Abu Dhabi. Don't say the joke. No, go ahead, say the joke.
No.
Okay, we'll get to it. Then after that, we're going to get through our picks and probably call it a day. But let's first start off with your Bills. They lost yesterday. What was it, 22-25?
I think it was 29-25.
It's 25. You're right. No, you're
Really,
right.
really rough game for them. Just want to say Allen threw a pick right off the get-go. It got a little bit better for him. Tried to mount a comeback in the fourth quarter. Actually did come back. Made it 25-22.
And then what happened to the defense? They let go?
No, I can't blame the defense. They were trying to play it safe all game, which allowed Mac Jones to just do little dump-off passes.
I'll tell you what, he had a fucking phenomenal game.
He had a good game. He did.
25 for 30. I mean, that's...
Did he throw over 300 yards?
No, 272.
Okay.
With 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Touchdowns,
He got
yeah.
sacked once.
Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you, to take the lead, and there was only like 2 minutes left, and we're just so, every single year, we're so terrible at closing out a game. If there's 2 minutes, it's like the other team can get it every time. And we just let them walk down the field, get a touchdown. It was nothing. So they did really give, it was a hard fought game, but we really did give them the game. We just kind of gave it away the whole entire game. Just let them have it. There was a couple really bad calls, a couple delayed games the Patriots didn't get called for. Then finally they did. And,
Really?
Yeah, they were just letting them have it.
Steelers got a good call last night, too. So did the Browns, so I can't say nothing, but...
The divisional battle's always hard, especially the
I
Bills.
was just going to ask that. Do you think, I mean, Belichick's been on kind of a skid. Him and Mac Jones sucks, but...
Yeah.
Not this game, but he usually sucks. They've been on a skid. I kind of thought... I don't remember what we picked last week. I know we picked the Bills. I probably picked the Bills pretty heavy. Why do you think they were able to come back and do this? The Patriots, I mean. Like, what makes them...
Again, they're at home, divisional battle.
Yeah.
They just had a lot of things going for them. They had some injuries too, so I don't see. I mean, I guess they had Hunter Henry back. He didn't do great, but he made some key plays when he needed to.
2 catches for 27, 3 targets total. So and
they came like on third downs when they were about to go 3 and out, and he kept the game rolling.
Long of 14.
Does they have Stevenson up there? I know he did okay. Ezekiel Elliott got a touchdown.
6 catches for 51. He did pretty good. And then
Zeke
9
got a
catches
touchdown.
for 34, 11 carries for 31, and a toucher for Zeke.
We were letting Zeke just run up the gut the whole time.
As a team, though, okay, so check this out. As a team, they only posted 360. I guess that's decent. 360 yards. There's 270 passing yards, obviously 272. But as a team, they rushed for 96. That's not great. I mean, you guys rushed for 81, so I guess they beat
They rushed around the goal line a lot. Yeah, James Cook had a couple good plays. It was an average game, like I said, but it was a divisional battle.
Yeah.
We did try to mount the comeback. Yeah. I thought there was a chance, and then when I looked at the clock and I saw there was 2 minutes left,
you guys ran more offensive plays than they did.
We always run a lot more offensive plays than a lot of teams.
More first down, so I guess that's what that makes.
Yeah. It was poor clock management at the end. We could have ran a little more clock out, and we didn't.
Your only sack on the day came from a defensive back, Jordan Boyer, who's a fucking man. He used to be a Brown.
Yeah, he's great.
But he's in the end of his career. I mean, he's still good. I'm not trying to say he's not good.
Yeah.
But he's the only guy you got a sack from. Christian Barrymore, which I believe is their end, got the sack for him. Defensive tackle.
Well, and then another thing that made me mad was we got the ball back with 12 seconds, which is, of course, is not a lot of time. But instead of Allen trying to make a couple quick dump-off passes to maybe get closer, he just takes through, 2 to 3 shots.
His interception, how bad was it? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Okay,
I didn't see it. I was at work.
The only reason I asked is I know who picked him off was Jabril Peppers. Jabril Peppers was drafted by the Browns.
Yeah.
I can't remember where the fuck he came from. I'm gonna find his name here. Michigan, that's right, because he was a Michigan boy drafted by the Browns, and we were like, we hate him, but we love him, and he was good for a little bit. He returned kicks, and he was like that. He was like that weird nickel package safety, or if they ran like a strong 5'2" down like that, he was like the only guy in the back, and he wasn't very good. It makes sense he ends up in a place like New England now. I wonder how he's doing this year.
Yeah, well, Josh Allen's just throwing picks left and right. Let's just put.
He's got to calm down.
It's not helping.
He's got an offense. He doesn't have a running game. I understand that, but I mean, you got Latavius.
He does. James Cook is good.
Latavius Murray.
Latavius Murray's good. He had a couple key plays when we needed him.
He had 4 carries for 8 yards yesterday.
He was our third stringer. He's not. James Cook is the guy.
But he used to be the starter. What was he? What was
not,
he starting
not
for?
in Buffalo.
No, when they were still in Oakland, right? Latavius Murray started for Oakland 4 years ago. Am I wrong?
It's longer than that. He's like 31 now. So yeah, because he was also playing. He also played for the Saints, and then he played for someone else before that.
Minnesota. No.
Minnesota, and there was another team too, I think. So he's been around. And he, like I said, what he did run was good. But James Cook is the running back one there. He's going to be.
It's hard to find good in 4 carries.
James Cook is great. He's good. James Cook is going to have his days, but he's really good.
I know. I know. I didn't like him at the beginning of the season. I'm coming around to him.
I didn't like him. Yeah, I didn't like him last year.
13 carries, 56 yards.
I think he had a touchdown, didn't he?
No. Josh Allen had the rushing touchdown. So.
Well, what are you going to do? It can't get any worse for the Bills.
Oh, you know what? James Cook. I'm looking at the rushing stat. He had 3 catches, 46 yards, and a toucher. He caught a toucher.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That's right. He did. I saw that one. That was in. I think that was the one in the fourth quarter that we needed.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you guys are 4-3 now. I hope it gets better. You got to stack some wins here.
Like I said, it can't get worse. What are we gonna do? Tank our season?
It can get worse. Yeah.
If we tank our season, let's go for another quarterback and a wide receiver. Because
I wouldn't. Don't do that.
I'm just saying. Look, I like Josh Allen a lot, but
It's not like these guys are terrible.
He can't get it
They're
together.
just having a bad. They're having a bad.
He gets in his own way.
I know. All right.
You can't kick back and throw 6 interceptions a game and expect to stay a starter. It's just not how it is. He has the most interceptions in the league right now, I think.
Oh, no, that can't be true.
I'm pretty sure.
Sean Watson's up there.
Who?
Sean Watson. He didn't even play. So, speaking of which, nice segue. Let's talk about this piece of shit.
All
right. I hate Deshaun Watson. I wish we never would have got him. When we first fucking got him, I wanted to keep Baker, okay? I'm on the record with that. I'll always be on the record with that.
I like Baker. I still like Baker.
I mean, we're paying this guy a lot of fucking money to get cleared medically and not play like a bull puss. You can't blame Stefanski anymore. Stefanski's got his own fucking problems. Our quarterback coach and our head coach, they got their own problems. They're terrible. They're system people. They would rather lose in their system than win doing something else. And they're stubborn. They're hard-headed. They think they're the smartest motherfuckers in the world. And I guess that's a lot of offensive coordinators, isn't it? And offensive coordinators who turn head coach think they're the smartest people in the world, and they don't even care. It's like, you're fucking 4 and 12. It's like, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's not a Stefanski thing anymore. This guy is either something's very, very wrong that we don't know because they won't tell us, or he's just a pussy. He got his money. It's all guaranteed, so he doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He won't play.
His whole contract cannot be guaranteed.
No, so I mean, if he voids the contract by retiring or something like that, then obviously we don't owe him all that. But we owe him each season he plays. He gets the money he plays. So he's already played this season. He's guaranteed this one. I don't know, if we cut him, if we have to pay him $230. I don't know.
Probably do. No, not that. But I
know if he goes.
You definitely are paying him for that season.
If tomorrow he comes out and he goes, my shoulder's fucked. I'm retiring. It's okay. We pay him for the rest of the season.
Yep.
But the next money for the next years, we do not owe him because he now voided his contract.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that's how that goes.
Good.
I just don't know how it deals with a cut.
I don't think he'll be there next year. To be honest with you.
I hope not because he's a fucking cancer. He sucks. He's terrible, dude. He comes in.
You guys have a better shot with Walker.
He was 0 for 3 with an interception. He completed the same amount of passes to the other team as he did to us. He was 1 for 5 yesterday for 5 yards with an interception, and then he sat out while he was cleared. Mind you, he was cleared to come back into the game. And I don't like Stefanski either.
His shoulder was hurting. He said.
I don't care. There's nothing to physically prove he is hurt medically, besides him going, ow. Baker ruined his career over playing hurt. That's a fucking gamer right there. That's a hell of a man.
And he's still playing.
Season up doing it, but I mean, at least he played. At least he knew.
And he tried. He did. It's not like
and he didn't get $230 fucking million. We'll buy you a new arm after the season, you asshole. God damn it, Deshaun, play. You suck. You suck. You don't deserve any of your money. You don't deserve any of the clout. You don't deserve to start in this league. And get the fuck off my team. There we go. Got it out. Thank you. I need to get that out. Otherwise, defense played horrible. I was over here, shouting this defense's praises. They're historically good, and they were up till today.
I thought they played all right. I mean, I know they let a lot of points go.
Dude, Minshew lit us up.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the live feed at work, and I just had on the live thing, and it's like, you get to see the Browns, as they're moving the ball. Dude, every time I went to the Colts, the Colts would just.
I'm gonna tell you what, from a fantasy standpoint, and I hate to say this, but I played Cleveland's defense yesterday, and they got me 20 points.
How? They gave up 39. That makes no sense to me.
I can tell you why. Pass me my phone. I'll tell you what they did.
It's sticky.
I know. It's okay. You've had it on your hands before.
It's disgusting.
Well,
Myles Garrett had one of the biggest stat stuffing days of his career, thank God, because he's always good. He just always gets pushed back because his three guys pushing on him.
Hold on. Let me pull up Yahoo.
I'm going to talk later.
Here we go. So let's see what they did.
19.4 points.
38 points allowed. 4 sacks, 1 interception, 3 fumble recoveries, one of them for a touchdown, a block kick, and 68 return yards.
Okay, never mind.
That's not that bad.
They fucking killed it.
Yeah.
They let a lot of points go, though.
That happens sometimes. I mean, that's what football's all about. They still won the game.
They did.
And if it wasn't for the defense,
they would not have won that game. Because PJ Walker is not the answer. I know you like the kid.
6 of those points came from them.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know what you want me to say.
Just say
love the defense.
Just say it was a good game.
Love Myles Garrett. Props to Myles Garrett. He's one of the best players in the league right now.
Love him.
Literally top 3 player in the league. Literally.
He's great.
He's awesome. He's fucking. He deserves a 230 fucking million. Not that piece of shit over
Yeah,
there.
he definitely did. I'm sure. I'm sure he's getting. I'm sure his.
You're not playing because you suck, not because your shoulder hurts. You fucking idiot. You suck. That's why you're not playing.
Bring him that masseuse that he likes.
You can't blame it on Stefanski anymore.
Bring him the masseuse he likes.
It's not your quarterback's quarterback coach's fault. It's your fault. You suck.
Do you think he's not getting enough happy endings, and that could be it?
I hope he's not getting enough money here pretty soon.
Well,
but yeah, that's definitely it. But the Browns are in trouble going forward. Their offense sucks. The defense cannot keep carrying the load like this. Usually you have
they can.
You have to have a good balance to get to the playoffs. And in those last 2 games, that divisional game and the end of the Super Bowl, your defense takes over.
I'm pretty sure there's been teams where the defenses have carried them the whole entire season.
I'm sure it is, but this team's not. I don't think that we can expect that out of this team. I just don't.
Okay, I disagree. I mean,
Trent Dilfer's got a Super Bowl because the defense did that. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Sometimes defense can win you the games.
Tom Brady lost on 2 great defense or great pass rushers from New York that came alive in the end.
Well, I'll say one thing. I would have killed to have had Cleveland's defense play for the Bills on that last 2 minutes yesterday.
I agree. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
I think that Cleveland can actually shut shit down when they need to.
Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl off of defense.
Yeah.
He also lost because of a defense.
Denver.
Yeah, and when he was in Denver, he lost because Seattle's defense was so great.
No, he won the Super Bowl with Denver the second year.
Correct, because their defense was great, not because he could play anymore. Because he
wasn't playing bad though. I mean,
no, he was still the smartest and best quarterback that has ever lived. He just was physically shot. Yeah, like he couldn't do anything.
That's why he retired after that.
Von Miller and Elvis Dumerville and all them, they carry the load for him.
Well, what the fuck was up with Von yesterday? He played like 3 snaps.
Von's old, homie.
Then why did we pick him up?
For his mind? I don't know. I
don't think we really need his mind.
Well, I want to say something. Russell Wilson won his Super Bowls because he had a great defense. We're seeing that now. It wasn't fucking him, wasn't it?
Did you happen to see the commercial yesterday with Von Miller and Stephon Diggs?
No.
It was both hilarious.
They
both
kissing each other?
I mean, they could have been.
They're making out?
No, they show up at the game and they're both wearing the same exact suit.
Mm-hmm.
And Stephon's like, what? And then he's like, we can't be wearing the same thing. He's like, you want me to take off the hat? He's like, why don't you take off the hat, the shoes, everything, man. And then they're walking away, like walking down the tunnel. It was the way it was done. It was
yeah,
fun.
he took it all off?
No, he didn't take anything off. It was just part of the joke.
That's a shitty commercial.
No, if you saw it, you would like it.
You probably just described it horribly.
That's exactly what happened.
It sounds like the start of a gay porn. Brown's in trouble if the offense can't fucking figure it out. Deshaun's a goddamn disaster. It's the most embarrassing thing that happened. One of the most embarrassing things that happened to Cleveland sports is us paying him all that money.
No, there's Cleveland sports. Unfortunately for Cleveland, they have a lot of
Unfortunately for us, you're right.
Football, they make poor decisions.
Well, not even just football.
Yeah, but they make poor decisions all the time. Mm-hmm. Whatever. At least LeBron got you guys a championship.
He did. He did. He embarrassed us too, though.
Any other good? Ohio State's got a couple championships under their belt. Any other good teams in Cleveland?
Well, Ohio State's not in Cleveland. They're
Cleveland Indians. I know, but it's Ohio.
Indians lost. Remember when they lost to the Cubs in the World Series?
Have they ever won a World Series? They've won a World Series before, right?
It's way longer. I don't even know anymore. I don't pay attention to baseball.
Yeah, I don't either. Who watches baseball? I had a guy come in the bar the other day. He was being a dick to me. Then he goes, base. I swear to God. He said, it was me and this other bartender. He was like, what are you, are we just going to get ugly men to serve us tonight? Then he goes, I want some sweet low with my own sweet tea, sugar. Cutie.
Now he's trying to bang you.
Yeah. So I go, here you go, honey. Anything else for these victims? So then he goes, hey, I got baseball on the, put baseball on the one time. I said no. And he goes, what? So how about I put a man sport on for you? And I put football on. I go, there you go, sir. He said, you guys are no fun around here. I was like, no, we're not. You're right. Yeah, he just had pissed me off by that point. So I just started every time I brought him his food, I go, here you go, beautiful. I said, you're gorgeous, you know that? And he goes, I know that. I go, ooh, get mad. Yeah, I was doing all this. I was just messing with him. I had the other bartender cracking up.
That's so homoerotic.
Yeah.
Did you get his number?
I think it was 1-800-999-6969, if I'm not mistaken.
That's your number.
For a good time. Oh. I know your number is 911
8675-309.
309.
All right, so we did Browns, we did Bills. If you don't mind, can I pull up this card real quick?
Yeah, for UFC. I'll grab a beer while you're pulling that up.
Yeah, will you grab me one too?
No.
And I'm
Thanks for asking nicely.
While you walk to get beers, please listen to me because I want to set this up because I know you're not paying attention to this stuff. So. Oh, poor Lucy. Yeah, I'd be scared of him too. Watch his fingers. Watch his hands. Because he's a toucher.
Handsy and scared of conversation.
Clammy and understanding. What am I doing here? Oh, we're going to UFC.
8675.
So the card for Saturday, UFC 294 was in Abu Dhabi, which I still haven't looked it up on a map, so I'm not exactly sure. So I know it's in the Middle East.
I got a good joke about that.
But they had a lot of like Russian fighters and stuff on there because that's where they're from and stuff.
Russian, huh?
I'm gonna butcher these guys' names, so I apologize for it. But these are guys that I've known have been fighting for a long time, and I've seen their names for a long time. The guys that are really fucking good, Kevin. I've just never asked anybody how to pronounce their names, and I don't watch a lot of like.
When's Jake Paul and Logan Paul gonna get into the UFC?
Who the fuck cares, Kevin? We're not here to talk about that bullshit fighting. Actually, I'm very against all that bullshit fighting. Like that card that happened with Tommy Fury and KSI and the Logan Paul Dylan Davis thing.
Upset?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Talk about Abu Dhabi.
Okay, Abu Dhabi. Here we go. Hold on, let me pull it up.
If you notice too, later on we'll have him turn around. He has his Halloween jersey on.
Okay, so the co-main events, the main event and the co-main event. The main event itself was supposed to be Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev.
Please tell me at least you have their records.
And
so you know what we're talking about here.
Well, yeah, I got him right here. But he was supposed to try fight Charles Olivier. Olivier, about 14 days out. Whatever.
Oh no, it was Lawrence of Olivier. Never mind.
I'm sick of you. About 14 days out. These are lightweights. Yeah, these are lightweights. But this is for the belt. Islam's got the belt, right? He's a dominant guy. He's real dominant. He's almost. They call him Khabib 2.0, not because he is Khabib, but he came up underneath him. They trained together and stuff like that. So
he's the new version of him, hence the 2.0.
Yeah, he's just not as good as him. That's a huge debate right now. We're not even going to get into that because I'm not qualified to talk about that. Either way, he was supposed to fight Olivier, right? Olivier, whatever.
Lawrence of Olivier.
Olivier, he got cut in the last sparring thing.
And what was that? Because he didn't make weight?
No, he was sparring and he got cut.
Oh, he literally got cut. Okay, I got you.
And they had to stitch it up and stuff. It was about 2 weeks before.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Can't you still fight if you have a cut and it's stitched up? I mean, I've seen people do that. Oh, they do that in the middle of a boxing match.
I don't know. You're right.
A couple quick stitches and get back in there.
It wasn't
okay.
Good.
Must have been bad.
So he pulls out. They have a backup fighter for this match now. Everybody, I think most contracts.
And what was his name?
I don't know. Don't know the guy.
Did he fight?
No. They put Volkanovski in there. Volkanovski's a flyweight champion. Bad dude. Real strong guy.
How much
These guys have fought before. Actually, Volkanovski in Islam's last fight before this was that fight. And Volkanovski, I think he won that fight by decision. He did not. They gave Islam the actual decision, unanimous decision. I think Volkanovski won it. I mean, he came alive in the last couple of rounds. He beat the hell out of him because Islam style is wrestling.
Do you think there's some favoritism in that though? Because I've noticed in a
know.
lot of, I think there's because in a lot of those fights,
match
you're like,
was in
this
Australia.
guy kicked his ass, but then at the end they give it to the other guy, and you're like, how does that happen?
They fought in Australia the first time, okay, and that's where Volkanovski's from. Is Australia. So he had
That sounds Russian. Volkanovski?
Whatever. He's from Australia.
Or
He's
Polish.
He's an Aussie, and they fought in Australia, and they gave this guy the nod instead of him. And I thought Volkanovski won the fight. I thought he did more to win the fight. So Olivier goes down, and they put Volkanovski, like, fuck this guy, we're putting Volkanovski in there, we're going to do this rematch. Volkanovski now has a chance to go for the double champ. He's going to be flyweight and lightweight champ. Bang, bang, bang. 145 and 155 champ. Are you kidding me? This guy's an awesome dude, too. He does shit the right way. He's
What's his weight?
145. I literally just
That's
said
the weight class. What does he weigh?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. He's not here.
No, they usually.
I don't check the weigh-ins. I don't know.
Okay.
I work.
Okay.
Anyway, they get to this fight. He gets knocked out first round. It was mind blowing.
Guy must have just hit that sweet spot the right way.
That was the main
took him
event.
down.
And everybody thought it was going to go to distance. Volkanovski has a chance. Because, when you take a fight
No, in
on
UFC,
14 days notice,
3 rounds,
that's fucked
right?
up.
Is there only 3 rounds?
Championship rounds are 5.
5, okay.
So it's
Normal fights 3?
Correct.
Okay.
But when you take a fight that quick on that notice, like,
That might have been too fast for him.
he didn't get a full camp. He's in Abu
No
Dhabi.
time to
Now
train.
he's in Islam's fucking home court. You know what I mean? Like, it's really tough for fighters to do that.
And you
but
said he took
everybody still gave him a chance. Yeah, 14 days out. He took
That's what I was
himself
gonna
14
say,
days
2
notice.
weeks.
He didn't have
Okay.
a full camp to train for this.
It's not a lot of time.
But everybody still gave him a chance. I gave him a chance.
Hi,
I thought he was
Mama.
going to win this. Hey, Molly.
How are you?
So good.
How's Patty doing?
She's being a baby and shit.
Mm-hmm. But he gets knocked out, right? Let's go to the co-main event. It was supposed to be this Makachev, and this guy's a bad boy too. Not Makachev, where he is. Kamazat Chimaev, whatever. He's been
What
fighting
is
for a
his
long
weight
time.
class now? Do you know?
He is a welterweight. He fights
200,
middleweight
245?
and welterweight. And I have to look that up. I don't know.
No, that's heavyweights. Are 245.
He was supposed to fight Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa is a shotgun. This guy's fucking awesome. He's fun to watch. He doesn't win all the time. Like, this guy's 18-0.
He's entertaining.
Paulo Costa is. He's entertaining. He's very
This guy's
volatile.
more serious. Like,
This guy's a wrestler. Get you down, smother you, beat the shit out
Submission?
of you, and he does it well.
Submission?
Submit you or beat the shit out of you. His plan is, let's get you down and smother you.
Yeah.
And I'll figure out how I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
But he's awesome. He's really fucking good. He's the next. He's gonna be in line for the middleweight belt, welterweight belt, whatever he wants to do in those 2 weight classes. He can do because he's that fucking good. He's supposed to fight Paulo Costa. Everybody thinks Paulo Costa can strike him. If anybody can keep up on his feet and strike him and knock him out, it's going to be Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa gets staph infection in his elbow the same time Olivier pulls out of the main event. So the main event, co-main event, both fighters are out 14 days before. Okay? Now, it was better for the main event because everybody wanted to see Volk anyway. That was a better fight. It didn't turn out to be one. But everybody's like, you're going to put Kamaru Usman in against him? Do you know who Kamaru Usman is?
I've heard of him.
He was a welterweight champ, or I think it's a middleweight champ. He lost to Leon. He beat Leon, and then he lost to Leon, lost to Bell, got kicked in the fucking face. Then he fought him again, and it was like, damn, this guy's career's over now. He was going to be one of the best that ever done it. He
Everybody
probably
takes
still
a
is.
beating. That doesn't mean he's out.
So insert Kamaru Usman. Everybody's like, God, dude, fucking Kamzat's gonna.
He's gonna beat this guy, isn't he?
He's gonna TKO him in the first round.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it goes
nice.
the distance, and Kamzat almost loses. Like it was 10-8 first round probably because he kind of smothered him and kept him
So
down.
he did end up winning.
But yes, Usman lost.
Right.
But Usman got put down on the floor the whole fucking first round, and like, God damn, he's gonna get no. He's surviving. How's he doing this? 10-8. Okay, that's fine. After that, I think he won both rounds, and they gave it unanimous to fucking Kamzat, and he probably deserved it. But it was crazy to see how we all thought that match was going to be TKO first round,
And it went the distance, and then the other
and
one.
then the
he
main
takes
event
it.
was going to be that goes the distance, and it fucking flipped. Also,
It just goes to show in any type of sport, anything can freaking happen.
Also on this
Is that
card,
McGregor?
Yeah,
What's he doing?
Everybody talks. He's nothing. He's trash. Who cares? We're not gonna talk about McGregor. I don't talk about McGregor. I don't like McGregor. He's trash.
You don't like
until he fights again and does something and wins. He hasn't won in
He's
4
old.
years.
He's not going to fight anymore.
He should. He wants to talk
He's
all this
got
fucking
proper
shit.
12 and everything else going for him. He's got
Also
a
on
huge
this
guy.
card, Johnny Walker and Alec Azeno.
Johnny Walker?
Yeah. No
Guy
contest
going?
fight. Controversial no contest fight. Guy got him down and meet him. Legal knee. Doctor said he had a concussion. He didn't. A little scrum and fighted. Everybody was pushing the referees. It was real fucked up. I hope they run that match back. I really do because if Johnny Walker wants to continue his ascent, because he was really good when he came out, then he went on a skid, four fight loss or something like that. Now he's starting to come back. This was supposed to be a stepping stone to get back into the title.
So Johnny Walker, does he wear red, black, blue, or
No,
green?
he's a Brazilian fighter who lives in Dublin or something.
Okay.
And then there was a young guy too, Makavev or whatever. He fought Tom Elliott and beat him. This guy's fucking awesome. He's like 11-0. He's 23 years old. He's coming up real big. He beats Tom Elliott, the best person that he's fought since. I'm really excited for this
We need
guy.
to do a little piece in the future on the female UFC aspect as well.
Well,
Got the blonde bomber.
when I get some time to watch some more of it, because I don't want to talk about. I'm talking about this, and I don't know enough about these fighters.
Well, maybe
We
we should
wanna
start
keep
watching
talking
more
about
UFC together.
I love UFC.
Yeah, we could watch it.
I love it. I'm
down.
trying to do my best. But okay, so that's my piece on that. I just wanted to bring up that card, UFC 294 in Abu Dhabi. It was
Great
really,
start for
really
UFC.
cool card.
We're going to talk
The whole
about
card was
UFC more in the future once we start watching it a little
Thank
bit.
you, I
And which we
appreciate
can do. I'll pop over and we'll put it on or something. Watch a rerun or something, check it out.
I think we can actually do something like that.
Yeah.
So that would be cool.
Do you have ESPN Plus?
I don't.
I do. We can put it on
That'd be
under
cool.
my account and
That'd be
watch
cool.
it. Yeah.
Because they are really entertaining.
Yeah, I know. I've watched them. I used to watch them. I used to like them when they had Frank Mir, and one of my favorite
Golden
fights was,
days, baby.
one of my favorite fights was Frank Mir versus Brock Lesnar.
Speaking of which,
He
I want
snapped his arm.
to bring this up because I don't think you know this. Do you know that what the fuck? You know that WWF got bought out, right? WWE.
I heard it was happening. Did it really
They
happen?
merging with the UCF. Yeah. Endeavor.
UFC.
I think Endeavor is the name of the company that bought UFC back in 2015, right? Well, now they just bought the WWF.
So does that mean there's going to be a
Nobody knows.
flood
what the fuck it
of
means.
players doing both? Because Brock
No, I
Lesnar
don't.
does both.
I think that's like the first
CM
thing like
Punk did
fans think is going to happen. But what I think is more likely is that when you purchase pay-per-view events,
get both.
when they sign contracts, TV contracts, these
They're
contracts,
doing this so
gonna merge.
people will have UFC and then they'll be like,
Yeah.
they'll have headlines underneath UFC. Oh, WWE SummerSlam. They'll be like, oh, we get this too? Let's watch
I
it.
think it was a dynamite move for Endeavor. I think it was a dynamite move for WWE. Now that they're attached to something.
Say Dynamite one more time.
Dynamite.
Ooh.
So Endeavor, owns both of them. They created a thing called TKO.
Do you
which
like
now runs that.
WWE at all?
So
you don't watch any of that, do you?
I like it, but I don't have time to watch it. I would
I know.
love to watch it.
It's
I just don't have
it's
time.
entertaining at the
It's
very
fucking
least.
entertaining. All
It
this shit
used
is
to be a
entertaining.
lot better though.
But you have Vince McMahon, CEO WWE. You still have Dana White, CEO.
He's going to be out though.
Then you got a guy above him in TKO. Then you got the fucking company that owns. That's what happened. It was like a month.
Vince McMahon will always have a part in it, but he's done. He's out.
Also, Bellator is going to run their 300th. Bellator 300 happens here in the next couple of months. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
kind of
exactly.
like UFC. Now,
But
what is
they're
that all
about
about?
to get. They're just. It's like WCW.
Or
and,
AEW.
and WWE, AEW, or Impact. There's different companies.
Well, you don't have the same fighters in
Like
UFC
Strike
as you do in
Force was
Bellator,
there.
correct?
Strike.
Correct?
No. I think they signed contracts, but you can go back and forth. The fighters will pick who's going to give them the most money or wherever they want to fight. They'll fight for other ones. But Bellator is about to get bought out by the PFL, the Pro Fighting League.
I've never even heard
Shit's
of PFL.
fucking changing in the fight game. Like UFC is right now at the top, and they might
They're
always
always
be at the
good.
top.
No, they'll always be.
But
at the top.
underneath them was Bellator, and then somebody else maybe, then PFL. Then in Europe, they have a wonderful fight scene. They have all these companies that do all these awesome things and work together as well. In America, you got the UFC pretty much. And
So my
Bellator
question
goes
is, when is Fornication Domination going to take off and get into the WWE?
well, we're gonna have to now call a CEO of a CEO to get our fucking.
I think we can do it though.
We're gonna be professional wrestlers.
Yeah, we're going to be a
Dusty
wrestling tag
Quiche,
team.
Hancock, Fornication Domination. Get ready for 15-minute fucking
Entrance
walking
music.
entrance.
And that's happening in the future. I think we need a mid shot here.
A mid shot?
I'm ready.
Mid shot. And then
We
we're
got to
gonna
get a
do.
little toasty so we can get back into football.
Hey, thank you for letting me talk about the UFC shit.
I think we
appreciate
should do that every time.
Yeah, I like that.
I enjoy it. But
Again, I do need to brush up and at least have my fucking notes
and
out.
again, I want to
So
say
I'm on
something.
board.
If we're going to talk about it, I want to know what I'm talking about, so I want to watch it with you.
Cool.
And I think you're okay with that.
Love that. Love that.
Do we talk baseball today? Because I know the Rangers.
No, and I don't. Again, about the not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what the
Super
fuck I'm
fast. The Rangers took it to Game 7 with the Astros. I think that's tonight or tomorrow, so we'll know. And I think the Phillies have just about won it against the D-backs, if I'm not mistaken.
The D-bags.
The T-backs.
I got it right here.
You like a nice T-back? Am I right or am I
I don't
wrong?
know. Well, fucking show me the goddamn fucking thing.
Oh gosh, do I need to look it up on my phone?
I
for
got the
Pete's sake?
standing thing. Just give me a second. No, this isn't what we want. This isn't what we want.
Where is my phone? What did I do with that?
I think you stuck it in when you finish in your ass.
Oh, there it is. I feel it vibrating. La da da dee da 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 da.
It's 3-3. Astros Houston.
See?
Right? And it is
Astros Houston.
Astros in Houston. Right? Oh, not
Astros are
not
the Houston.
I don't know fucking the Rangers and Astros.
All right, so I told you they took it in the game. They took it. They're taking it to Game 7. Rangers got lucky. They took it down.
Yeah. So Game 7 with those two.
And now, D-backs and Philly.
Philly, backs.
Philly.
Backs. Philly. So yeah,
So
they're fighting
it's
for
the
the lives
final one.
tonight.
Yep. So I remember I called it.
Yeah,
I said it's going to be Philly and Rangers for the World Series.
You did, didn't you?
Yep.
Who did I say? I said D-backs in Houston. I think I went opposite of you.
You might have, yeah.
Oh, well, there's still a chance for everything. Everything's
Yeah.
still in play. Hi,
Yep.
UFC. Everything's still in play. I just don't know enough about baseball. I didn't watch baseball this year. I haven't for the last 3 or 4 years. Go girl, Lucy. Yeah, Lucy does not like Kevin. Mostly because he follows her. Go girl, Lucy. Huh?
I love you, baby.
Are we filming a breakthrough? Huh? Yeah, you want to come up here? Baby, come on.
No, I don't trust him that
Come
much
on,
yet.
baby. Yeah, good girl.
Yeah,
There you go.
Lucy.
Okay, we tried it out.
She
We
tried.
it out. Good for you,
You
sweetheart.
tested the waters. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
cheers to that, Lucy.
Cheers. Here's to you, Lucy. You deserve one of these too. You're gorgeous.
She's a good girl. She's such a good girl.
I love her.
Okay. Let's go to picks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, baseball. You sticking with your picks, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta go
Maybe
Rangers,
you're pretty
Phillies. Phillies are so
They're
dominant.
pretty good.
I hate to say it, but I think they take the whole thing.
You're probably right. I mean,
I don't know. I think it's their
I was
year.
gonna say Astros win, but
So, if D-backs go,
I'm listening.
not that. I'm sorry. If the Astros go against the Phillies,
Okay.
I think the Astros maybe have a slighter advantage because they cheat. But if Rangers play Phillies, the Phillies got it for sure.
Yeah, I agree. with
Rangers have a better team, but Houston really knows how to cheat. They're like the Patriots. They're good at it.
that. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's right.
I admire a small amount of cheating.
Yeah.
I do. If
Banging
you're
on-
trying to
banging on the
bend
trash
the
cans.
rules and put your foot over the line, I
Look,
respect
if you're
that.
willing to bang on some trash cans to win a game, you deserve
Especially if you can get away with it. If you're that good that you know the rules and what you're not supposed to do that well, that you can get away with not doing it. I mean, that's
It's respectable.
greatness.
It's respectable.
It really is.
Tom Brady didn't get all those rings by not cheating. I'll
No,
tell you
and
that.
Belichick was like, "Listen, you little prick, we're gonna do what we have to fucking do, okay?"
Yep.
And he got good in the process.
Built a dynasty.
And he got really good in the process.
Built a dynasty.
Yep. Yeah, for real.
Legacy that will
last
probably
dynasty.
never be overtaken.
If Russell Wilson was a little better, maybe Seattle could have a dynasty. But once the defense kind of started to fall apart, they fell apart.
Poor Russell Wilson. I feel bad for
I
him.
don't. I think he's a douche.
He's with Sierra.
He's a
Sierra!
So is everybody. Who cares?
I mean, you ain't lying about
I mean,
that.
come on.
She's been kicked around the block, literally.
These already went. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the last
we're looking for week 8.
one. Shut up. Fuck.
Well, I'm just telling you so you know.
All right.
Let's talk about the first game. Who is it?
It's Tampa and Buffalo.
Tampa. Tampa's taking. Buffalo's on the decline. Listen, I'm not going to lie. Our team is great. We have the playmakers, the defense to have a great team that could go to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But it's not this year. And unfortunately, after this year...
So you're really doubling down on that you guys aren't going to do it, right?
I mean, have you seen how we played? Like, even the games we won have been tough. We didn't blow out the Giants when we should have.
Home game for Buffalo. I mean,
I think Tampa's going to take it. I'm sorry. I don't even want to say
No,
that.
that's fine.
I hate to go against Buffalo, but
What are you picking? What are you picking Tampa at?
I think for some reason because it's in Buffalo.
Remember,
this is
Tampa just lost to the Falcons.
I know. Falcons are good. Dude, what's wrong
Falcons
with
are
the
not
Falcons?
that good.
They're not bad.
They're not bad.
What's their record?
I don't know. Probably
4-3. I think did they have their bye? I don't think they did. Are you sure?
No.
They're probably
Get your
4-3.
phone. Look them up.
So they got the same thing as Buffalo, and and the Falcons have no business having that record. Let me check that out really quick. All right.
While you do, I will explain how I think that this game goes. I
Okay.
think this game is just like the Atlanta game for Tampa.
Here
Keep
we
it
go.
very
Here we
close.
go. Here, let's see. Wait, Tampa. I'll tell you here.
Are you in a players?
Hold on.
You
Wait.
pick Kyle Pitts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 3. You're right.
Good for them. Actually, that's really good. All right. We're 4-2. Oh, they haven't had a bye yet. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. Did you give me a score?
No, but I do think this is a close game. because I think Allen tries to get some self-esteem back and some self-respect. So I'm going to say 24-21.
24-21 for who?
Tampa. Tampa takes it.
24.
Baker's just got he's got Mike Evans, he's got Godwin, he's got weapons, and we can't stop him.
Evans the G. And Baker's worst nightmare is his only thing that stops Baker is Baker. I'm going to take
Gets
Buffalo.
in his own way, just like Allen.
I'm going to take Buffalo 20-13. I think Baker's going to get in his own way. I think this is a game that Baker really wants to prove.
So you think they only get one touchdown and they get 2 field goals?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, that's what they did against Atlanta. They scored 13 fucking points.
It was 16-13 though. It was a hard-fought game.
I know. And this one's going to be the same. Bills are just going to put a little more on the board.
Okay.
Okay.
Next game.
Rams Cowboys.
Cowboys are this is a tough one because I'll tell you what, with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp for Stafford.
I know, bro. Did you see the Kupp only?
You could actually probably put Deshaun Watson on that team and he could
Kupp
throw
only
them out.
had like 2 catches for like 30 last game. And Nacua had
They
8 for
bottled him up,
156.
though. Yeah, because
Jesus fucking
that's
Christ.
the problem. You double team one guy.
Double team the kid. The kid's more dangerous.
They're both dangerous. Cooper Kupp's dangerous as shit. You can't listen. They played it right,
And they
You
lost.
can't-
And they fucking lost.
I get it. That's the point I'm trying to make. You can't have two. Why do you think I wanted Hopkins in Buffalo so bad? DeAndre Hopkins and Stephon Diggs. Can you imagine that right now? We wouldn't be having the same conversation about the Bills.
You might have their defense.
No, the fuck you wouldn't.
If Allen sucked,
I get it. But again, too many weapons. You got Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. Then you got Tutu Atwell on as the third.
Tutu.
As the wide receiver 3.
Awesome. Fucking stacked.
I think
mean,
Tutu still had a touchdown yesterday.
You talk about stacked? I mean, the Rams traded away all their fucking first-round picks for the rest of the year to get that Super Bowl.
And you saw who they brought back for their running back, right? Did you see who they brought back for their running back? Darrell Henderson Jr.
Why?
Came because he's awesome. He put up 13 points yesterday. I'm getting into fantasy again, but
That's fine. We
had a
should talk
touchdown.
about- we should do a
I
little
think he had
fantasy
66 yards or something. Touchdown.
Okay.
First game back. Hasn't played since last year, like week.
Was he hurt or something?
No, he just was inactive. But then they lost all their fucking running back stuff. They lost him, so they said, you know what, we're signing him up to the practice squad. As soon as they did that, boom, he was on the active roster. Played yesterday, hadn't played in a year, and did great. And he's probably going to be their number 1 right now. I got him on one of my teams. I picked him up right away.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Good. Smart move. So what are you going with this? They're playing
Okay,
Cowboys.
so Cowboys. Let's talk about the Cowboys quickly, then we'll talk about points.
Last week.
Did they? No.
They beat the
Chargers
last
play
week.
Kansas City. You talking about last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, last week they beat the Chargers. They played.
And what was the score on that? Do they have the score?
It was 20-17 when they beat the Chargers
Okay.
last week. But
Okay.
they're on a bye this week. That's right. So they're bye and they're rested. Rams coming off a loss to the Steelers. Pretty.
I hate to say it. Look, I'm not a fan of Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
He's been playing better.
Yeah.
He's another one of those guys who gets in his own damn way.
I know. And I think he's got great ability. But
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
He does.
He doesn't utilize Pollard enough.
They don't as a team. I don't think that's his fault. I think that's more of an offensive coordinator's
Man,
fault.
the last game I
or
watched,
fault.
he missed CeeDee Lamb open down the field at least 3 or 4 times.
He's having problems.
Okay, but irregardless of all that, what's their record? Are they like 5-2? How many games they lost?
2. They lost
Okay.
to motherfucking
It's irrelevant.
Arizona. And they lost to 49ers.
So 5-2, going into a good
4-2.
matchup.
They're on a bye this week.
They're going into a good matchup against a good Rams team, even though Stafford sucks.
They just lost to the Steelers, man. Come on.
Stafford's just not good. He thank God he won his Super Bowl when he did.
He is good.
Okay, he's
but
good.
but that's it.
That's it. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's it. He's just
Is he
good.
going to another Super Bowl? No. There's no way he can.
Nah.
Can you picture them playing the Eagles in the finals? No. Okay. So
they're not going to play any of the top echelon teams and get a win. They're
So
not
for this game, just because of that, though, I think this game teeters on both sides. I think there's going to be a lot of scoring. I'm going to give it to Dallas just for the fact that they have CeeDee Lamb, they have Pollard, they have a good backup running back.
Rico.
Gallup.
Rico.
Gallup's come a long way. He's hasn't been impressive, but he's going to shine when it gets towards playoffs.
He's like the ultimate game player that you got to pick a game for.
I'm going to go 28 Dallas, and I'm going to give the Rams like 17 points. 2 touchdowns on
So
field goal.
you're taking Dallas 28.
Yeah, I got to take Dallas, even though now
28 to what?
28-17. Now make no mistake, this I wish I could do 2 scores because if Cooper Kupp and Puka Nakua light this up, the game's going to go in a
That's
different
where I'm
direction.
going with this.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give the Rams the game.
Okay.
Okay. So I think Dallas is going to lose a couple more before they make their playoff push. Because I do think Dallas is going to the playoffs, but I think they're going to lose.
This could be a game.
I think they're going to lose another game that everybody gets down on them for.
And this could be that game.
I think this is that game.
And like I said, Darrell Henderson looking good. If they throw the run game in front of Dallas and they fool them with the run game, that leaves 2 of the best wide receivers in the game right now open.
Well, I really like Dallas's defense.
This is my problem with that, though, is can Stafford sell that? Can he sell the fakes? Can he sell the tricks? No, he can't.
He's got receivers all over. The one thing that Dallas cannot deal with is 3 receivers that can torch.
Look, another problem is when
That's
you
what
watch
they have.
Stafford play, he doesn't fool anybody. They watch the defense watches his eyes. They know where he's going every time before he throws. They know. He's not like and this is one thing Josh Allen does good well. He's good when he runs. He does it good well. When he runs, he can be looking this way but throwing that way. Do you know what I'm saying? Stafford can't do that.
I'm gonna take the Rams.
He could be shopping at Walmart, but he's buying at Walgreens. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take the Rams 27-21.
I like it.
And
I like that score better than what I picked.
I still think Dallas makes playoffs. Still think Dallas makes a run. Obviously, they're not winning a Super Bowl. I just think this
They
is
will
the
get
game
to the
they lose
playoffs
before
this
they get
year.
better.
They get to the playoffs every year.
Their
and then they blow
schedule,
it.
Dallas's schedule gets a little better, I think, towards the end.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think they're gonna stack some wins later
Next week when we do it, we'll dive into their schedule a little bit moving forward and see what they got.
on. Okay, we got Vikes versus the Packers next. A divisional game, big divisional game.
Vikings are definitely taking this one.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Really? See, now I'm gonna take the Packers. Okay.
They don't have anything special.
Packers just lost. I understand Packers suck, but so do the Vikings, and they're like that.
Aaron
team
Jones has shown nothing.
I don't want to
AJ
call it a
Dillon
trap
has
game.
shown
I don't
nothing.
think the Vikings are good enough to call it a trap game. But like
Christian
I'm
Watson
taking the Packers.
has shown none of them have shown anything. And I like Jordan Love. You know I like Jordan Love.
I know you like them. I don't. So yeah. So you
Vikings
think
Vikings have a lot going for them. They suck right now, but I'll tell you what. They're going to make a push. They're going to win a lot of games moving forward.
Okay, so what's your score? Something big. I mean, this is a game that I'll give you this. This is a game that
This is
Cousins
not
could go
something-
off at.
He
4
could.
touchdowns, 450 fucking
I
yards,
think
1 interception.
4 touchdowns, I think. So I think it's going to be 28. And for the Packers, 14. They might get 2.
28-14.
Yep. Somebody here?
Get him loose. Get that son of a bitch. It's a bastard. That's some bitch.
Who is it?
It's nothing. She's just crazy. She thinks it's happening. She's a
The
shadow
juice
of
is
something.
loose.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Pack 24-23.
Okay.
24-21.
I think that's crazy, but yes. You could be right. You could very well be right.
Close game. Vikes like to lose their games close, and I just think they're gonna lose.
Falcons Titans. Ooh. This is one. This is one where I want to see the Titans go off. And I love Derrick Henry, and I think it's possible.
I am so fucking sick of hearing you talk about Derrick
I love King
on
Henry.
this
He's
fucking
awesome.
podcast.
Great running back. Always will be. Until
He is good.
retires.
He's good. He's not great though.
He is great.
He's
What are you
hurt.
talking
He has
about? He's
Shitty
great.
games. Like he's just he's not that good.
Everybody has shitty games.
I understand that, Kevin.
Okay.
But
Derrick Henry's awesome.
You put this guy up on a pedestal like he's the running back of running backs.
He's a good example for running back. He's a good bar
And
set for running backs.
almost every week he gets beat by somebody who's not as good as him in yards
That's
and
bullshit.
carries
That's
and
not even
catches
true.
and
That's
touchdowns.
not
It's
true.
just-
Stop.
come on, man. He's not that good.
You better bow before King Henry.
I won't.
When we talk about him.
I won't.
All right. You better hope
sick of hearing
Bijan
you talk
Robinson.
about
You better
it.
hope Bijan
I wish
Robinson's
Adam
not
was
sick
here.
for this game.
Adam,
All right.
Adam would back me.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Titans.
38-0.
31. Falcons. Yeah, we'll give them 21. 31-21.
I'm gonna put tits here instead of Titans because it's funny. 38-21.
I need one more beer
I
now
think it's
because
too.
you're
You
stressing
gotta
me
need
out.
one too, please.
Are you sure? No, you got the baby in your hand. Are you kidding me?
So you're taking the Titans 38-21. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and not do that and take the Falcons at a more reasonable score at 21-18.
Yes, you are. You got pretty eyes. Beautiful.
Like you're not even listening to fucking me.
Huh?
I'm admiring the beauty that you helped to make. That
If Hattie has a cold sore tomorrow, I will kill you. You understand?
Did you say Hattie or Molly?
Hattie. I don't care about Molly. I do care about you, sweetheart.
Of course he does. We know that.
Patriots. Oh, sorry. We're on Saints Colts next.
Saints and Colts. Now this could be I'm definitely picking Saints on this. Derek Carr. Derek Carr, and he drives to the bar.
Yeah.
And he falls in some tar, and then he goes home.
Carr.
But listen,
He's not playing, is he?
What are you talking about? He
I
just
keep
threw.
getting him and Garoppolo picked up.
You have to be.
God
he
damn.
just threw for over 300 yards again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, a couple pair of touchdowns, or maybe 3. I forgot what he had. He's got Alvin Kamara, who's freaking outstanding.
I wish he would use Michael Thomas a little more. He started to last game.
Can we talk about why he's not?
Why?
Okay, so number one, the Saints aren't that good. There's a lot of pressure
I
on
agree.
him. There's a lot of checkdowns. Who's the checkdown guy?
Come
Okay, there you go. Why do you think he has like 51 receptions a game?
He's the leading wide receiver, leading rusher in every game.
Exactly. Okay, with that being said, thank God I have him in both leagues.
So their offensive line sucks.
It's not the
That's
offense.
the problem with the team, then. Right?
No, it's not. It's the wide receivers not getting open. You're not checking down unless your wide receivers are covered. Am I right?
I don't know how that works.
Okay,
if
yeah.
you don't have enough time to throw to them either, then you're in trouble. You check down when you don't have enough time, too. Right?
Both.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so both play a factor, but
I don't watch Saints games.
any other situation, you could be rushed a lot, but you're getting the ball over to your wide receiver still. Okay?
If you're Tom Brady or apparently fucking Minshew.
Or if you're Baker Mayfield throwing to Mike Evans. Okay, so there's a comparison right there. It's just not how it is. So are they having offensive struggles?
I
Sure.
feel like you're attacking me.
No, I'm not attacking you. I'm just letting you know that look, Derek Carr, even with a shitty offensive line, he threw for over 300 yards yesterday. The week before, he threw for over 300 yards again. It took him almost 50 attempts to do that, which is absurd.
Well, Minshew was running for us.
Yeah, but most quarterbacks, if you have 50 attempts, you're probably throwing over 400 yards. Okay.
Maybe.
But irregardless, the Colts.
Irregardless.
I like the Colts. They're not that good. They're okay.
I do like they're fun to watch, though, aren't they?
Fun to watch. This is gonna be a good game. It's not the game of the week or nothing. It's gonna be a fun game. I'm gonna give it to the Saints, and I'm gonna say Saints go 21 and Colts go 10.
Colts put up 39 on a great defense.
Nah, I don't think so.
38. Colts are taking.
Saints defense is way too good to
I'm
let
sorry.
them have the
Do me a
39
favor.
points.
Tell me your score again.
21-10. I think they keep it. You know what?
21-10.
Let's go 28. No, I'll switch it. Let's go 28-17 because I think Kamara has a pair of touchdowns in this game.
28-17.
He's just gonna frickin' light him up.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Colts
Good.
because of what I just saw from them. They put a wonderful display up against that great defense.
They really did.
They did. I'm hoping that goes through.
I hate to
Jonathan Taylor
downplay
goes
the Colts
next
because
game.
they are a good team, man. But
They're a fun team to watch. I don't know if they're good yet, Kevin. They're
This
just fun
is-
to watch.
what time is this game? Does it say? I might have to watch this one.
1 o'clock on Fox
Never mind. I'll be working.
in Indianapolis. Indianapolis.
Home game too. I think the Saints take it on the road though. I don't care.
24-17
Derek
Colts.
Carr's not that good, but you got Alvin Kamara, man. That's all you need. Guys,
24-17 Colts.
I think he's got like I think in his 3 or 4 games.
Hi,
he's
I'm
played.
here with.
Joseph, the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. In his 3 or 4 games, he has put up the most receptions. And
Kamara?
Yeah, over anybody. It's
Right.
just absurd.
You only.
It's absurd. You don't.
Every player on your fantasy team, you don't shut the fuck up about. All you want to do is talk about Derek fucking Henry, Alvin fucking Kamara, Stephon fucking Diggs.
I don't have Diggs. What are you talking about?
Oh, they have Diggs.
I talk about good players.
No, you talk about the players that mean something to you,
No, I don't.
even if they suck. And
That's not true.
Kamara does not suck.
We talked about Deshaun
Derek
Watson.
Henry
We
does not
talked
suck.
about
He's
him.
sucking.
Kamara does not suck.
No, he does not.
Okay, so what do you?
I said Derek Henry does not suck either, but he's sucking.
Not really.
Not very good.
Oh God. Okay.
Wasn't worth your fucking pick, piece of shit.
Oh, you know what? Let me
Patriots, Miami.
Miami takes this one.
Don't pull them up.
They
I
have
don't
a-
want to talk about
they
it.
have a bounce
I don't want
back
to talk
game.
about it.
I just want to.
Because you're going to skip over all the 2-point games and 4-point games.
There's
You're
not
gonna,
many.
he scored 24 here and shut
No,
it.
come here. Come here. Look really quick.
You're going to talk about one game he did well in.
He's had 2 bad games.
13, 18, 2. 24-9-19. He's okay. He's good.
I think that's better than okay.
It's like what Ford has. So get the fuck out of here.
You can't
It's
compare
like
him
what
to
Ford.
Ford.
No, I'm not trying to compare it to Ford. I'm just saying he doesn't have the fantasy numbers.
Okay, so
How they
Patriots and
personally
Miami.
take first overall.
Miami's definitely taking this one. Tyreek Hill put on a show again last night.
Hey,
Good game against
pump
Philly.
the fucking brakes. 17-31 they lost Miami last night. Okay, and Patriots coming off a
That
divisional
game could have
win.
won a lot
Patriots are
differently.
coming off a divisional win against a team that beat Miami. Okay, so let's pump the brakes. Rethink this for a
So
second.
you think the Patriots are going to
I'm
win?
gonna give you one out of this.
I don't need an out. I know
You're
who's
taking-
winning.
you're
It's
taking
Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
What's your score?
24.
Okay.
10. Give the Patriots 10.
Okay. I was trying to get you to pick Patriots. I'm picking Miami too. Yeah, I think.
Patriots don't have a shot.
I think the Patriots are going to be like, hey, see, we were just fucking
Even with the
they're gonna
Bills,
get
I think
lit
we called it close, but we were like, it's a divisional battle. The Bills are infamous for losing to the Patriots. We knew.
up. I'm even going to go crazier. I'm going to go 31.
I think Miami, with Tyreek Hill, look, the Patriots have a great defense. They can stop a lot of wide receivers. They cannot stop Tyreek Hill.
I'm going to go 31-13.
You saw the problem Philly had with Tyreek Hill, did you not?
Yeah,
They finally bottled him up in like the fourth quarter.
I think the Dolphins are sick of losing. This is divisional. They know what the Patriots are going to do, what Belichick's going to try to do. Belichick's like coming off a thing.
Sick of losing.
Mac,
They're
Mac
five.
Jones,
They've
Mac
lost
Jones
the
like
game.
this. He's like this right now. Fucking, I'm the fucking.
He's
gonna
about to get shut the fuck
Yes,
down.
he's better get shut the fuck up. Is what he better do. 31-13.
Oh, he's
fucking
got a
Miami.
Cleveland shirt on.
Easy. Yeah, she always
That's
does.
Brownie.
She always wears Cleveland gear on a fucking Monday.
Are you from Ohio, though?
Molly, why don't you come show the camera your shirt? Do you mind?
Are you from Ohio?
No, she's an Indiana girl. But
Okay.
She loves her man.
Okay.
Look at that. Yeah, come sit down, Mom. Huh? Look at that, huh? Brad, I think it says, does it say Baker on the back?
It does.
No, it does
It's
not.
a Mayfield thing.
No way.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield,
No,
baby, number 6.
dude.
He should be in Cleveland right now.
I wish they would have kept
Thank
him.
you, honey.
I'm going to be
You look
honest. I wish-
gorgeous there.
Beautiful
Gorgeous.
mama. I wish they would have kept him. I think that was
Oh,
stupid
brother.
letting him go.
Oh,
You
brother.
didn't have to sign him for $250 million. He was going to stay
man.
for free.
Yeah, for
He was going to
real.
stay and keep cleaning that damn stadium like he was doing on the commercials.
Next
Wife
up,
popping popcorn, making milkshakes and
Bowl
shit.
of New York.
Wait, what?
Jets at Giants. It doesn't really fucking matter at all.
Oh man, I think I hate to say it, I hate them. I think the Jets take this one.
Okay.
Even though the Giants, man, have been looking.
Dude, if Tyrod plays, what I tell you last week, if Tyrod plays, they win. If fucking Daniel plays, and they won. They
Daniel
beat the
Jones
Commanders.
sitting on the sideline with his freaking crazy eyes again. He's got the craziest eyes. This is what he does.
You like that kind of thing, don't you? I thought you liked
When
that.
you do it,
I thought you liked that
when
shit.
you look all confused and you're like, "What's happening next?" Yeah, I like
Is he
that.
the one with the big neck? Doesn't he have a weird long neck or
He
something?
looks like Jim
I don't know.
Carrey.
I try not to look at him because I fucking hate him.
He looks like Jim Carrey smoked too many bong hits and then ate a fucking sack of mushrooms. Okay, that's what he looks like.
He eat my sack of mushrooms.
When he lines up for the defenses, blue 22. They're like, we don't even know that play. And he's like, hike. Yeah, it doesn't work.
He sticks the football in his ass. And
I'm glad that Tyrod's playing. I wish Tyrod would finish the season.
I do too.
I'd rather see if
I really
Tyrod was to
fucking do.
play the rest of the season. I might watch a couple more Giants games.
I'm not going as far to say I wish PJ Walker would finish the season, but I'm like
I do.
I'm like in the mode of the backup right now. Let's get
No,
these fucking
no.
shitty overpaid
Yeah.
pieces of shit out of the fucking league. Daniel Jones.
So you do want PJ
Deshaun
Walker to
Watson.
play the rest of the season? I do.
I don't think we have a chance.
All right, let's move off the Browns.
So let's go to DTR. Let's just let DTR get fucking slayed and.
Bottom line,
doesn't matter.
if the Browns were smart, they're fucking starting PJ Walker the rest of the season.
We're getting off.
Okay.
We're getting off the rails.
Yeah, okay. Back to the game.
Jets Giants.
I'm taking the Jets because their defense is freaking amazing.
Okay.
And
are.
I think Tyrod's going to get eaten alive in this one.
It's possible.
And I'm going to go Jets 17, Giants 7.
Okay.
I think they get a
77.
touchdown at least.
Okay. I am going to continue to ride my Tyrod train. And I'm going to put this one 21-17.
Like it.
Giants.
I like it. I mean, that Wan'Dale Robinson has looked sick, bro. He's
I
making
know.
really
You're
good
not
plays.
wrong, buddy.
Saquon, is he playing or no? That's the thing. I don't think he's playing. Is he? He's hurt again.
Oh, I don't know. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't even care.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. They've been playing fine without him, but I'm still curious. Really fast.
Yeah, check
Take me
that
2
out.
seconds.
I mean,
to look
it
this
is a
up.
big deal. I mean, it doesn't impact the game. So.
It doesn't decide the game, but
He's got tree
Barkley's
chunks for
important.
legs. It's always going to help you.
I'll tell you what. Barkley gets a raw rap, and I like Saquon. Okay, so he's questionable. Let me see here. Downplays elbow injury. Hyperextended his left elbow in the win over the Commanders. He will be all right for the Jets, they're saying. But we don't know that. Hyperextension, how does that
Well, he's not Deshaun Watson, so if he's clear to play, he'll probably fucking play.
Jesus, the Browns are
Yeah,
leaking into
Deshaun needs to
everything.
fucking go. I'm sorry, I'm just pissed about him. And I already didn't like the coach. And
You're
I
pissed. How do you
hate
think
that
I feel
man.
about my Bills? But I'm not going to leak Josh Allen into
Listen,
everything.
if you're that hurt, come out and say something. Do a
No,
press
I'm
fucking release.
I'm
really
not
fucking
that hurt.
No, not you. I mean,
I'm
Deshaun.
used to it.
I'm talking about Deshaun.
Deshaun needs a massage on his shoulder. And they're not granting it. They're like, sorry, we can't do this
That's
again.
because he goes in there naked with a boner.
If we grant you another massage, you're not gonna have a
Are you
contract.
gonna work on somebody's shoulder that's fully erect? Because I understand.
I would go in and look and see that the tent is pitched,
And
and
he's
I'd
being a
say,
dick about it too. He's like,
no,
"Hey,
I'm like, no happy ending today, so sorry, you turn over.
he's being a dick about it. He's like, lower, lower.
Lower.
Next up, Jags.
How's it feel, baby?
Jags Steelers. How's it lower?
I love the Steelers defense. I love
Me too.
how they're playing good ball. Najee Harris
Me too.
showed some sign of life this past week and
I
got
hate
a
Steelers.
touchdown.
Love the
Finally, it paid her.
That's the offense.
With all that said, the Jags are taking this one.
Yeah, I got
Travis
Jags, too.
Etienne is outstanding.
Yeah.
He's scored multiple
he's really good.
touchdowns in multiple games.
Yeah, he's really good, isn't he?
really good.
I mean,
I love him.
I hate Trevor Lawrence.
Ridley's good. Ridley had a shit game
Ridley's
last
good.
week. Really good.
Kirk's
though.
good.
Trevor Lawrence?
Their tight end Ingram is having a
Why the long
resurgence. For some
faces?
fucking reason, Ingram's
Why
doing
the
good.
long face has thrown many touchdowns already?
I know. I mean, he's a good quarterback. I just hate him. I hate it way.
When you see him, do you think of the song, A Horse is a Horse, of course, of course. Nobody talks to a horse, of course. Do you think of that song or no? Because I
Never
do.
heard that.
Every time I see it, I look at
What
it.
is that?
It's from the famous Mr. Ed, the talking horse.
Okay.
Either that or I think of Dazed and
You
Confused.
know how I know of Mr. Ed? From that fucking Dave Chappelle skit where he was like racist. He kept saying the slurs. That's the only reason I know Mr. Ed. I don't watch
Yes, I
it.
love that.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Jags.
Dazed and Confused, he's going to have a great game. ETN, right? Smartest thing the Jags, I'm going to just say this real quick. Smartest thing the Jags ever did was immediately get Travis Etienne for him.
Yeah,
Rode his coattails in Clemson,
Worked out.
ride him through the NFL.
Well,
These
I'll
guys
tell you
are in the freaking playoffs this
Ingram,
year.
who was drafted by the fucking Giants and went into purgatory after year one and
Who?
sucked into the tight end. He's having a good year.
Wandale Robinson?
No, Ingram.
Oh, Ingram. Evan
I
Ingram.
can't remember.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram, yes.
All
Having a good year, too. The offense has weapons.
right, but we're not talking about the Giants. All right? Talking about the Jags. Oh, yeah, he's with the Jags now. Gotcha. Ingram,
We both got Jags. What'd you score?
okay.
I don't think I score as much. I'm going to go 21-7. Jags, because, I mean, that defense is great. So they hold them
I
as
think the
much as they
Steelers
can.
get more than 7 points.
Actually, you know what? I would like. I'm not gonna change it to 10. I would like 21-10, but I'm gonna keep 21-7.
I love that score, 21-10. You know that.
Yeah, I know you do.
All right, I'm going to go Jags, Steelers, 21-10.
Yeah, I like that score. Actually, what's next? Philly, Washington, Eagles, and I'm gonna put Redskins down here because they are still the Redskins to me. Eagles,
Not the
Redskins.
Commanders?
No, they'll never be the Commanders, and the Indians will never be the fucking Guardians. To me.
Right.
Give me another year or two at least. Eagles, Redskins, who you got? I'm going to go first. It's fucking Eagles all day.
Yep.
Redskins suck. Howell can do
They don't suck.
They lost to the Bears when the Bears were at their worst. They catapulted the Bears into wins. So, that's a new form of bad. Eagles win this game 38-10.
I think the Eagles have the capability of scoring high, but I'm going to give them 28-14. I think Scary Terry McLaurin gets a touchdown or two finally.
Okay, well, you better hope so because we got Houston and Carolina.
This is the game you don't care about. But tell you what, Houston, what's their record? Does it say?
It doesn't say here. I can probably
Man,
press
because
their
they
name.
won some games that I couldn't even believe.
Can I press their name and find out? So they got loss, win, loss, win. So they're 3-3. They're 3-3.
And they're playing who again? I'm sorry.
They're playing the shitty Panthers.
So hopefully the Panthers get back Miles Sanders by this point in time. If not, they have Cuba Hubbard.
I mean, does it really matter?
Well, Miles Sanders is going to make a difference. The game could go a little bit differently, but
If this is true, they have not won a game yet. Panthers are a winless team, 0-6.
okay, this could be their win.
Okay,
They could do it against Houston, but I think
no.
Houston takes this one. I think it's going to be 21-14.
I'd like to go down the Panthers' schedule and see who they're playing and try to pick the win out of there, or the 2 wins. It's not going to be Houston.
Yeah, they're the
Houston's
worst
kind of
team
banging on
at this point. I'm going to say
Houston's
21-14 Houston. I think Tampa gets a couple. Sorry, Tampa. I think Carolina gets 2 touchdowns easily.
Okay, I'm going to say 24-10. Texans. I like Texas. I like where they're going right now. I love this kid Stroud.
Ooh,
He's fucking banging.
Stroudy with a chance of deep balls.
Yeah. Yeah, you wish. Cleveland, Seattle.
Ooh.
This should be a win for Cleveland. I don't know that
You
it
don't
will
know
work
that.
out that way.
You don't know that. Seattle?
We don't know what's going on.
Seattle
in
might be
quarterback
getting
for us.
Metcalf back this week. If they get Metcalf back, you guys are
I don't
in
know if
trouble.
we can deal with him. Honestly, like
Metcalf
seriously,
and Lockett?
our defense is great and our secondary is really, really good.
Metcalf's a beast.
I don't know if we're built to deal with strong enforcing wide receivers like that. Like a tight end with wide
He's
receiver
massive. That
hand
guy's
skills,
massive.
route running. I don't know if we're
He'll
built.
just take balls and you guys
Yeah,
won't be able to.
like
He
you.
just, if they go his way, he's
like
grabbing
you.
them.
Just take him.
Aww. Okay,
Sweetheart, do you
Yes.
mind bringing me a beer? Is that okay?
It is so okay.
so this is a close game. It's going to be 28-27 Seattle.
28-27.
Seattle.
Seattle. Okay, I'm gonna
I think
go.
Seattle. And now, if Metcalf's out, it's a different ball game. It's a different score.
I
But if
think-
Metcalf's in, 28.
I think we throw a lot of interceptions this game. I assume PJ Walker's going to play. I think he throws 2 interceptions.
You know,
he throws a touchdown.
Watson doesn't want to play.
I think Gino has a decent.
This is a bounce
good
back game for him.
Not a great game. He's not going to have a great game. He's going to throw for.
Patty's milk drunk.
Thank you, sir. Look at him.
Ah!
Looks like you after 3 shots at the bar again.
Speaking of shots, do we need one more?
Yeah, why don't we pour one up?
All right.
But
Let's get through this so we can get into some video games.
why don't you pour them up real quick, and I'm going to talk about my Browns real quick, and then we'll slam through these last 5 games. Pour them up, you slut. You're a bartender.
Tell me again more.
Browns. Gino has a nice game. 225.
What about the
touchdown,
Browns?
interception.
Is Ford going to play or what?
Yes. Yes.
He was
I know he's
questionable.
questionable. He's going to play. He has to play. We have no options. He has to play.
What do you mean? You got Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt has a touchdown. PJ Walker gets 1 touchdown.
I
Probably
think
does
Ford
2
gets a
picks.
touchdown if he plays.
No, he's probably going to go. He's probably going to have like 8 carries for 38 yards. He's not
What?
Gonna do
Shut up.
He's hurt. He's going to play, but he's not going to
hurt.
be. They're going to use Hunt.
Everybody on your team is hurt.
Hunt got a game ball last game. He's gonna be the feature back.
You know what he did with that? He deep thrown it. He's a
I am gonna take the Browns. I'm gonna take the Browns.
pig. Okay. I like that call.
21-20.
Cheers.
And this is with my heart, not my head, but 21-20 Browns.
What do you choose with your head?
Seattle wins. Seattle wins 30-14.
Next game.
Kansas City and Denver.
Kansas City's taking this one without a doubt. Travis Kelce, National Tight End Day, had 35 points.
What is that? Is that a thing?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's amazing. Swifties, they're all going to be cheering and rejoicing for him. And Denver sucks. So we're going to go Kansas City.
Denver fucking sucks.
We're going to go Kansas City 45, Denver 10.
Okay. Trap game of the week for Jake. I'm picking the Broncos.
There's no way you're picking
I'm
the
picking
Broncos over Kansas City.
Picking the fucking Broncos 24-20.
Yeah, you're going to be...
Trap game of the week. Yeah, I know. This is just the one, like, every once in a while something happens that really fucks you.
No,
You never saw it.
bro,
I'm
not
picking
this
this one.
one.
Well, I'm
No
picking this
way.
one. That's what I'm
Okay.
picking. I'm taking my chance. I know it's stupid.
Very stupid.
You're probably right. Because Chiefs just came off an ass whooping.
Chiefs
They
are-
whooped the shit out of them.
They're going to stomp them again.
Yeah.
You know the Chiefs are trying to go to the Super Bowl again this year, right?
Yeah.
You think they're going to lose to Denver?
Yes.
If it was the Bills,
yes, I do.
Even if it was my shitty Bills, I'd say, okay, maybe possibly it's a trap game. But Denver? No.
I already made the fucking shitty decision. Just let me deal with it, okay? I'm picking this. My trap game of the week. I'm even gonna put a T here. Trap game of the week for Jake.
And
I know it's probably
if he's
shitty
not
one.
right, he's going to come in with a Mahomes jersey and apologize to Patrick.
I'm
for
not
such a
gonna
shitty
apologize to you, Patrick.
And he's
I don't
gonna
think
listen
you're bad. I think
And
you're
we're going
great.
to play Taylor Swift music the whole entire podcast next week when
That's
he's
fucked up.
wrong.
No, I didn't agree to that. I will change my pick right now.
You probably should.
Is that a thing? Are you really gonna play Taylor Swift music?
I mean, I don't see how you could pick Denver over Kansas City.
I'm changing my pick.
I'll eat my shoe next week if that happens. All right? That's how sure I am that Denver's not winning.
All right,
that game.
Chiefs 38-10. That's
There
what I
you
really
go.
wanted to
Perfect. Make a man's pick.
do. All right,
there.
I'm erasing the trap game. Okay, you're right. Thank you.
That's not true.
Thank you, buddy. That was a good thing you did for your
Yeah.
failure.
See?
Thank you.
There you go. See?
Baltimore, Arizona.
All right, well, man, Baltimore with a strong showing this past week.
Oh, God, they beat the shit out. What happened in that game? I thought Detroit was going to come up and I don't know what we picked. I assume I picked Detroit. But
I
what
can't
the
remember.
fuck
I
happened?
know I was on the fence about it because I was like, Baltimore's got a strong defense, but I think I still picked Detroit.
Damn, they whooped the shit out of
It was
them.
38-6 or something.
Was the defense great? I didn't watch the game. Was the defense that great for
The
Baltimore?
offense was awesome too. They didn't score 38 points because their offense sucked.
Well, maybe they just had a hard. A lot of teams have hard times with Lamar Jackson. Is the defense that good?
Lamar
do we
Jackson
need to
was
put
outstanding.
Baltimore's defense into the top 5 now?
Yes, for sure.
Okay,
Might be top.
they're
10.
that good, right? Okay.
Fuck, they destroyed them.
They beat the shit out of a good
Supposed
offense.
to be the NFC, one of the number one teams in the
really
NFC.
good offense. They beat the shit out of them.
And
6
that's
points.
what. And listen, I know Detroit's been riding this high, but I've told everybody from the get go, Detroit, same thing. They get in their own way. All right.
They're able to put up so many points.
They can't beat the good teams though. And Baltimore is one of those. When you go up against a strong
I
defense,
expect them
Detroit's
to
going to
fight
crumble.
for Detroit.
Detroit's going to crumble against a strong defense. Okay.
What do you think Arizona's going to do against them? Did Dobbs
Nothing.
get hurt?
I don't know.
The backup quarterback had an attempt. Yes, I didn't see the
Dobbs.
game,
Let's look
but
super quick.
I don't, well,
Dobbs sucks.
I'm gonna make my pick. I am gonna go with Baltimore. Obviously, I don't want to. I have to because they're gonna win the fucking game. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Let's call it 28-21.
Here he is.
I'm
Joshua
changing
Dobbs.
28-17.
No, he's healthy. He's fine.
He's fine. 28-17.
I'm giving Arizona that much. I'm going to say, gosh, what am I say here? 31-14.
Ravens.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Who's next? Cincinnati, San Francisco. Like this game. Would love to watch this game, especially with San Francisco coming off that loss from the Browns because they were on a bye this week, right?
As long as
They're playing tonight. No. They're
yeah,
playing
San
tonight.
Fran's playing tonight.
Who they play?
Minnesota.
Oh, they're gonna whoop them.
And I think they're also, if as long as Christian McCaffrey's healthy, I think the Bengals are in trouble. I don't think they can. Joe Burrow has.
This could be no. This,
Joe Burrow.
I know the Browns just beat them, and the 49ers are probably gonna beat the Vikings. Get back on track here. If the Bengals can pull this off,
They can't.
we can make a case that the Bengals are back on track to get back to the Super Bowl.
Okay, sure.
The whole
Yeah.
fucking thing. You know
The
what I mean?
Bengals beat the 49ers, I agree, but I don't think they do. I don't
Okay.
think. And Jamar Chase is great. Joe Burrow's not playing like his normal self. Mixon has had a
Higgins still out?
campaign this year.
Is it their line?
Higgins is not. Who cares about Higgins? He's not that good.
No, but he's good. He's served. Come on.
He's not their guy. Jamar Chase is.
Of course.
I don't
It's
see
better.
for me.
Higgins
I'm
is
sorry. I always
strong.
look to the playmaker. I always look for the playmakers. Mixon, Jamar Chase. That's all you got. Everyone else on their team is nothing to me
Yeah, but in the Rams, you're talking about 3 different people.
because they're good.
All right.
You saying Puka Nacua ain't great? He's great.
He's-
Cooper Kupp, great.
He might. You know what I need? I need a Nakua fucking jersey. I need it. I need.
I like
I
him.
need.
I like that.
I
I
don't
like
want,
his. I like
I
his
need.
backstory. His backstory
Love
is great.
him. Love him. It's fucking
I'm
awesome.
not gonna lie. He
What
is
a
really
player.
Good. He is really good.
How do we get to Nakua from the Bengals game? So you're picking the 49ers. Which score?
I think this one could be close. 21-14. I think they lose by a touchdown.
21-14.
Yeah, I think they lose by
I
a
am going to
touchdown.
pick the Bengals, so I'm going to put the T by this. I got to pick my upset this week, and I'm running out of fucking.
There you go. That could be an upset.
But I really do think of the Bengals.
If you're gonna pick any upset, that could be it.
I think the Bengals can win this game. Will they? Probably not. They can win this game, and if they fucking do, the implications that they do are so great for that team, for that coach, for
I
that.
wish I knew what their record was right now.
Who, the Bengals?
Yeah.
Well, let's fucking look, you slut.
You call me a horror.
Oh, they're on a bye. They're on a bye week next week. by the way. Bengals. I don't know if you give a fuck.
So why are we picking for them if they're on a bye?
Shut up. 3-3. They're 3-3.
So are you on the wrong week?
Next week. Next week.
You mean week 9?
Yes.
Well, we're talking about week 8.
I thought you would like to know that after this game, they are
No. I was talking about this week. You know what? I'm going to take a pee while you're figuring this
I've
out.
been taking a piss this whole fucking show if I have anything to say about it.
You're a slut.
Hey, 24-21. Bengals.
Areola.
Do not touch that fucking mermaid in there.
Areola time.
If you didn't know, I have a porcelain mermaid in my bathroom that my beautiful and poor wife brought here in hopes that we could paint it and it'd be nice. And all Kevin does is molest and assault it sexually. And that's why she got the cold sore.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Yeah, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Yeah.
Under the sea.
Hey, we got Bears and Chargers next.
Under the sea. It's so much better. Areola's weather.
Shut the fuck up. I hope you guys can't hear that. That is just absolutely disgusting. You're not pissing at all. Huh? You're trying to get your rocks off in there. I'll come in there, Kevin. I will walk in there and stop all that.
It's so much better.
Hey.
Areola's wetter. Take it from me.
You know how much ceramic oil I had to put on those lips to get that cold sore off her?
A lot.
A lot. Actually, I just used straight bleach after that.
A lot.
A lot.
Alright, one more beer here. Here we go.
One more
We're getting
beer.
to some gaming, so we need to finish this.
We have 2 more games. Can you?
What's the next game? Let's go.
I already said it. Bears, Chargers.
Ooh, we know the Chargers are killing it.
Well, I
Especially
don't know
with
that.
Justin. Well, Justin Fields is out. He's probably not coming back really.
Yeah, well, they won with him out. That's how they usually. I can see the Bears winning 3 straight with him out because he
They're not beating
fucking
the Chargers.
sucks.
They're not beating the
He's
Herbert,
a team killer. He sucks all the energy. It's about me.
Herbert's
me.
terrible, but they're still winning this game.
Herbert's not terrible. He had a bad game.
He sucks.
He
He
had
has
a
a
bad
lot of
game.
bad games. He's terrible.
A bad game against
He still has Eckler. Keenan Allen is great, but Herbert couldn't even get him the ball last week. Whatever.
Yeah,
We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Chargers win this one 21-17. Cole Kmet better come back and get a touchdown.
I'm just going to put a lightning bolt. Damn, Chargers. What was it, 24-17?
I said 21-17.
Don't say it like that, like you're a prick. Chargers.
Next game. Last game.
I haven't picked it yet, you son of a fuck.
Well, we knew who you're picking. You're picking the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm picking the Chargers 28-14.
Ooh, I like that score.
Thank you. Las Vegas, it's so weird calling
They
them
suck.
that. The Raiders in Detroit.
Once a Raider, always a Raider.
The Raiders. The
What are
Raiders
they
in
raiding
Hawaii.
anyways?
Huh?
The kitchen? Because they're all fat on that team.
What?
They're all big fat slobs. That team's washed up. Josh Jacobs, what's he doing lately?
Josh Jacobs, Smith, haven't done nothing lately. No, he sucks.
And when he hits the fridge, he always calls me Midge. There goes Josh Jacobs.
I'm gonna eat this whole fucking turkey.
Sub. La 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 la. He looks like he ate 10 subs because he ain't moving like shit now. He was doing good in the beginning of the
At
year.
Detroit on Monday.
They're at Detroit?
At Detroit
Oh,
on
Detroit's
Monday.
effing them up. This is